Oh, for the sound also I need to do something. Sound is not coming. Huh?
Sound you want to project?
Yeah. So should I go to the same?
Yeah,
automatically, right? Does automatically.
Abhishek, are you able to hear?
Yes, Prabhu, I am able to hear you.
Share the sound also.
Yeah, you can hear his side.
Hear you.
But we cannot hear him.
Oh,
No, he's not on mute.
I'm not on mute.
Can you try connect?
Yeah. So our sound is not coming out of the laptop, but it's connected to TV. Okay. So 1 second, Abhishek. Let me.
No, I
Abhishek, you are saved. But I need to do something here, right?
Yeah, maybe
redirect చేయాలి కదా.
Huh?
I think you have to redirect.
షేర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమన్నా ఆప్షన్ ఉంటుంది
టీవీ షేర్ చేసి వచ్చేసాలి సౌండ్ రోజు దట్ ఈస్ డిస్ప్లే గో టు ఆడియో
Audio?
ఆడియో ప్లీజ్ టీవీ ఆడియో సంథింగ్ కమ్
Yeah, it's coming now, right?
Oh, now it's coming. Abhishek, can you speak?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay. Yeah.
You should have asked the question directly.
Okay. Now, are you ready for the question?
You need to increase the volume phone. Volume.
ఆఫ్టర్ న్యాప్
Yeah. Afternoon nap.
ఆఫ్టర్ న్యాప్ క్వశ్చన్స్
After nap. Okay. Now, let me share this for you. Nigama kalpatarorgalitam phalam. Shukamukadamrutadrava samyutam. Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam. Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Okay, Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam. So, Nigama means, what is the meaning of the word Nigama?
నిగమ
Telugu people.
But we don't know meaning.
Telugu people must answer this. Huh? No.
అన్నమయ్యల సాంగ్
Nigama nigamantavernita manohara rupa nagarajadaruda Srinarayana. You should all become Telugu people. That's why I said.
एक फायदा तेलुगु ना होने का.
Nigama, Nigamanta. Nigama means Veda. Nigamanta means Vedanta. In all the Vedas and in all the Vedantas. Okay? The conclusion of all. Huh? Anta means end. The conclusion of all the Vedas is Vedanta. Okay? So in all the Vedas, in the essence of all the Vedas, in the conclusion of all the Vedas, what is mentioned? Nigama, Nigamanta, Varnita. He is described. Who is described? Sriman Narayana. Okay? And there is a long description and then following lines of that song. So Nigama means Vedas. Okay? Kalpataror. Kalpataru means Kalpataru. Kalpataru means
Whatever we wish. Fulfillment of wishes, that Kaltaru Vriks Korika.
Yeah. Wish fulfilling tree. Okay? Wish fulfilling tree. Or you can simply say desire tree. Okay? Wish fulfilling tree or desire tree. Kalpataru. So Kalpataru, it's a kind of tree in the spiritual world where you go in front of the tree and you wish for anything, you ask for anything and you will get it. You ask for tons of candies to eat, you will get. Or you ask the Kalpataru tree to write exam on behalf of you, it will write. Anything that
A
you,
home in some Amish.
a home in Samamish in front of the temple, you will get it. So Kalpataru. So in all the Vaishnavas, the devotees, they are considered as Kalpataru. They are wish fulfilling desire trees. They are wish fulfilling trees.
So
Okay.
one home in some Amish near to you.
One. Ask Harivilas Maharaj.
You are
One temple in both.
He is the greatest Vaishnava. Ask Harivilas Maharaj.
That is more easy, maybe.
Ask Harivilas Maharaj. You will get the best home. If you ask best Vaishnava, you will get the best home. Okay. Nigama Kalpataru. So Vedas are compared to Kalpataru, the wish fulfilling trees. Galitam Phalam. What is the meaning of the word Galitam? Fully matured. Galitam means fully matured. Like when you see a ripened mango, okay, ripened, fully matured mango, okay. Phalam is fruit.
बोलते गल गया तो उसको तो like is that derived from there? Like,
Gal gaya means it has become dry,
no, overripe. Overripe.
Overripe.
overripe,
खराब होना शुरू है. When it starts getting
spoiled.
They say it's गल गया.
Okay.
गल रहा है.
So I think the root word is coming from Galitam. Yeah. So before Gal gaya, Galitam. Okay. Phalam is fruit. Shuka. Who is Shuka? Sukadev Goswami. Shuka Mahamuni. Telugulo మీరు భాగవతం చదివితే శుక మహాముని అని ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. శుక మహాముని. సో Shukadev Goswami. Yeah, Shukadev Goswami, Shuka Mahamuni.
Vasudeva's son, right? He's son of Vyasa.
Son of Vyasadev.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Shuka. And Mukat, from the lips of Shukadev Goswami, Amrita, nectar. That means this Srimad Bhagavatam is like a ripened fruit that is tasted by Sukadev Goswami. Okay, that is tasted by Sukadev Goswami. And what else? Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. So this Bhagavatam is like a ripened mango tasted by Sukadev Goswami, and it is full of juice. Obviously, mango is full of juice. It's nectarian. But when Bhagavatam, which is like a ripened mango, is tasted by Sukadev Goswami. Tasted means what? Narrated. So he spoke Bhagavatam. Okay, Sukadev Goswami is the narrator of Bhagavatam. So he spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. When Parikshit Maharaj had 7 days, he was bitten by a snake, Takshak snake, and he had only 7 days left. Then he asks Sukadev Goswami, what is best for me to do in these 7 days? Then Sukadev Goswami tells him, okay, you sit, you attend classes for next 7 days. And then Bhagavat Saptaha. That's how the Saptaha came. Sukadev Goswami spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj for 7 days continuously. Parikshit Maharaj did not eat, did not drink, did not sleep, nothing. Continuously he heard Srimad Bhagavatam and then left his body. Okay. So that's why you will see Bhagavat Saptaha programs, every now and then, right? So the original Saptaha was conducted by Sukadeva Goswami. So this nectarian fruit of mango tasted by Sukadeva Goswami is full of rasa. Rasam alayam. It's full of rasa. Now there are two meanings to interpret from this word rasa, rasam here, or rasa. Now don't consider this as rasam. Telugu people, they can give a different meaning to rasam. That's why again, it's good not to know Telugu. Just look at the word rasa. Okay? Rasa. Okay? So what's the meaning of the word rasa? What's the English word for rasa?
Juicy.
Mood? Huh?
Juicy.
What is that?
Juicy.
What is that?
Juicy, Prabhu. Like as in
Oh,
Rasagulla.
juicy. Juice.
Yeah,
Juice.
Rasagulla,
Okay.
Rasa.
Yeah, Rasagulla Rasa. Rasagulla Rasa. Rasagulla Rasa. Okay. So Rasa means mellow. Mood or mellow. The correct word is mellow. Okay. So if you don't understand the word mellow, just keep it to mood. Okay. So now there are two meanings for this word rasa here. Rasa, one meaning is, as Abhishek said, the juicy juice, okay, of ripened mango fruit. Another word is, another meaning of the word rasa is the mood in which we can worship Krishna. Okay, when we hear Bhagavatam, what is our goal? Our goal is to worship Krishna, right? So in which mode we worship Krishna? That is rasa. So Prabhupada explains in the purport about these different rasas. These are the 12 rasas. So out of these 12 rasas, there are 5 primary rasas. The 5 primary rasas are Shanta rasa. Please repeat. Shanta rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, not Sakya, Sakya. Okay, Sakya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Madhurya rasa. Okay, Madhurya or Shrungara. Okay, both are same. So these are the 5 rasas, primary rasas. And within each of these 5 primary rasas, there will be 7 secondary rasas. For example, Vatsalya. Within Vatsalya, you can have the all other secondary rasas. So what are the secondary rasas? Raudra, Adbhuta, Hasya, Veera, Daya, Bhayanaka, Bibhatsa. That's all. 7 rasas. No. Shringara is Madhurya. That's a primary rasa. So Shanta rasa is worship of Krishna in a neutral state. Okay, like we see sometimes when people come to temple, they don't chant, they don't sing any kirtan. They just sit quietly, and then they offer namaskara and then leave. That is Shanta rasa, like in a neutral state. Okay, they don't express their emotions very clearly. They don't sing anything. They don't chant the glories of the Lord. Shanta, neutral, just like a tree. As if they cannot speak anything. Even though they can speak, they can glorify the Lord, but they don't do any of these things. So in the spiritual world, the trees serve Krishna in Shantarasa because they cannot speak, right? So it's Shantarasa. That's why if you see somebody in any temple, when you are going, if they are standing quietly, if they are sitting quietly, offering namaskara, just consider them like trees. Okay. Because if it is a human being, they should speak. They should say at least Hare Krishna, Sri Rama Rama Rameti. They should say something. Ramaya Rama Bhadraya. They should sing some glories of the Lord. But unfortunately, they don't.
We all came from that state only.
Hmm?
We all came from that state.
Yeah. So you are all trees before. So it's very unfortunate that even though they can speak, but they don't speak. Okay. When we were reciting Govinda Damodara Stotram, I don't know, it was sometime last year. I don't know if you remember or not. Who is the author? Govinda Damodara Stotra? Bilvamangal Thakur. Bilvamangal Thakur says, Vaktum samartopi navakti kaschid. Vaktum samartopi means they are capable of speaking. Vaktum samartopi. They are capable of speaking. Navakti kaschid. But they don't speak. So they can say glories of the Lord, but they don't sing, unfortunately. Okay. Srinath Narayana Vasudeva Sri Krishna. No. That is the last line. Srinath Narayana Vasudeva Sri Krishna Bhakta Priya Chakrapane Sri Padmanabha Chutakaita Bare Sri Rama Padmaksha Hare Murare Ananta Vaikunta Mukunda Krishna Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Vaktum Samartho Pinavakti Kashit Aho Jananam Vyasanabhimukyam. Okay, so first Bilumangal Thakur gives the list of all the names that anybody can say very easily. Srinath, Narayana, Vasudeva, Sri Krishna, Chakrapani, Padmanabha, Padmaksha, Hare, Murare, Ramanuja, and so on. These are very easy names, simple names. Anybody can say, but they don't say. Okay, so they are in the Shanta Rasa, just like the trees. And then Dasya Rasa.
Why it is like because of the not mercy of the God?
No.
Because
They
of the
think
curse.
they think it will look very cheap if they say Lord's name. They like to come to temple,
Yeah.
but if they sing or if they dance, they'll think it is very cheap. Or they, if somebody else sees them, it's a prestige issue for them.
Yeah.
If some known people see them singing and dancing, they'll consider them as cheap. Yeah, that's the reality. That's the actual reason why they don't sing. Yeah.
Doesn't have correct knowledge.
Yeah, they don't have correct knowledge. Yeah. Okay. And then Dasya Rasa is servitorship, worshipping Krishna as a servant. Then Sakya Rasa, friend, as a friend. Vatsalya Rasa, as a parent. And then finally Madhurya or Shringara, as a conjugal love. Okay. Consider Krishna as your husband and worship him in that mode. And within these 5 primary rasas, you can have the other remaining. For example, Vatsalya rasa, the mother can show Raudra towards the child. We have seen in Damodarashtakam. The mother can also show Daya. When the child is helpless, the mother can help. Daya. When the child is when the child is going through some misery, for example, when Krishna was being harassed by different demons, Mother Yashoda and all other residents of Vrindavan, they were experiencing Bhayanaka, horror. They were experiencing fear. Okay, Bhivatsa, shock, and so on. So now coming back to Kunal's point, right? Bhishma Dev, he was worshipping Krishna in Shanta combined with Dasya. Shanta combined with Dasya.
Oh, not Veera, Veera, right?
So Veera, he was appreciating the ferociousness of Krishna, but you can't really say he was worshipping Krishna in Veera Rasa.
Because in one of the
He was enjoying that aspect of Krishna.
because he only triggered Krishna to
Yeah,
take
it's that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was shooting arrows towards Arjuna and Krishna. So when you can say somebody is worshipping Krishna in Veera Rasa when they are watching Krishna exhibiting Veeratvam towards demons, and then you are relishing that. But here the Veeratvam is between Krishna and Bhishma. They both are fighting on opposite sides. So there you cannot say that Bhishma Dev was relishing Veeratvam. Bhishma Dev was worshipping Krishna in Veera Rasa. He was relishing the Veeratvam of Krishna, the chivalry aspect or the ferociousness of Krishna, when Krishna lifted that broken wheel and then marching towards Bhishma Dev. He was enjoying that. But we cannot say that he was worshipping Krishna in Virarasa. Okay, so Shanta combined with Dasya, and we'll discuss in a bit which planet did Bhishma Dev go to and what is the form that he attained in the spiritual world. We'll discuss all those things.
Shanta is not a is not like a tree, like a tree. Like.
Yeah.
So Bhishma Dev worshipped like that.
So the tree is one example I gave, right?
Yeah.
So there are many different flavors of Shantarasa. You take any of the five primary rasas, there are different flavors to it. For example, Vatsalya rasa. There can be father, mother, and even a brother also can show Vatsalya. Even a sister can show Vatsalya. Okay, so there are different flavors of each of these rasas. So Shantarasam, the tree is one example I gave you. Okay, the land in spiritual world, that is also Shantarasa. And somebody is looking at the magnanimity of the Lord. Like if somebody sees the Vishwarupa form, the universal form of Krishna or Vishnu, it's very gigantic, right? It's very magnanimous. So they will look at that form with awe and reverence, with respect, because you cannot have friendship with universal form. You cannot show Vatsalya Bhava to universal form because it's very gigantic. So the only form that you can worship the universal form is Shantarasa. You can only pray Namaskara to the universal form. So there are different flavors. Okay. Bhishma Dev was worshipping Vishnu form of Krishna with awe and reverence. Awe and reverence means with great respect. He was considering him like a very great person, the greatest personality of all, and he was worshipping in that mode.
And he never did like Hanuman did Dasya to Ram.
Hanuman is the best example for Dasya Rasa.
But Bhishma never did like that Dasya to Krishna or Vishnu too.
Yeah, he is not Bhishma Dev is not the perfect example for Dasya. When it comes to Dasya, Hanuman. Okay, why Hanuman is glorified? Why not others? Like for example, Bhishma Dev also.
Krishna, Prabhuji, even Krishna also is Dasya of Arjuna when he has take the chariot. So it's following that one only, no? That bhava only, right? It's because he's fulfilling that bhava. It's like what I can Dasya bhava, not Dasya bhava. They're taking the chariot.
Veera Rasa.
No, but what the Krishna is because he's also following the.
That's the love, devotee love.
Krishna has all the rasas. We as an individual, we have only one of these rasas, one of the 5 primary rasas and few of the secondary rasas. Okay, but Krishna, he has all the rasas. He can exhibit all the rasas. Yeah. So yeah, why only Hanuman is glorified as a perfect example for Dasya Rasa? Why not others?
Doesn't have any other. He was fully immersed into Dasya. He doesn't have any other. He can only see himself as Dasya.
Yeah, Mother Yashoda also. Anyway, Mother Yashoda Vatsalya. So there are many other. For example, Lakshmana. Okay, Bharata Shatragna, Lakshmana. They also served Ramachandra like servants.
Maybe Hanuman is very strong, but still he was surrounded to.
No.
Lakshmana and all had brothers, so
Brother
relationship. So they are being, but there is no relation.
Yeah. Yes. Very good. So Hanuman, he was not expecting any relation. The only thing that he was doing is he was ready to serve Ramachandra as a servant. He was not expecting any relation. Whereas others, Bharata Shatragna, Lakshmana, or you take any other example between Krishna and other devotees, between Lord Rama and other devotees, there is some relation. Whereas between Hanuman and Ramachandra, there is no relation. But still, he was the best servant. That's why Hanuman is glorified as the perfect example for Dasya Rasa. Okay? So, it's already 3:30. So, let's not deviate the topic. Okay, so now let's come back to our Bhishma Stuti. So before we recite Bhishma Stuti, the background of Bhishma Stuti is, so we all know the Mahabharata war. Can you turn on these lights?
It will come at 4:30.
Yeah, that's better.
Press here and color button.
I like this because
No, this is good. This is good. Yeah. So after Mahabharata war ended, Pandavas won the battle. Yudhishthira Maharaj, who is the eldest of all Pandavas, he was declared as the king. But even after winning the battle, Pandavas and especially Yudhishthira Maharaj, he was feeling great regret. He was thinking that because of me, so many people died. All the Kauravas, they died. And he had a great regret in his heart. Oh, why did this happen? So then he went to Krishna. Krishna tried to console him. Krishna could not console him. Vasudev tried to console him. All the great personalities tried to console him, but nobody could console him. He was not pacified. Then Krishna thought only Yudhishthira Maharaj can pacify, only Bhishmadev can pacify Yudhishthira Maharaj. And what was Bhishmadev doing at that time?
He was on
Lying on
the
the-
arrow.
He was on the bed of arrows. Okay. So Bhishmadev fell on the 10th day of the war. He fell on the 10th day of the war. How did he fell?
Arjuna, that was when Chickandi was.
Yeah. So last week we discussed, right, about Shikandi. So when Pandavas placed Shikandi in the front, then Bhishmadev dropped his arrows, and then Arjuna shot his arrows towards Bhishmadev. That's how he fell. And then from that day onwards, he was on the bed of arrows. Okay. So Krishna asked all the Pandavas to go near Bhishmadev, dressed up like nice kings with all the armor and everything, all the jewelry, ornaments, everything, and then go on the chariots. Okay, and along with the Pandavas, Krishna also went to Bhishmadev. So looking at all the Pandavas and Bhishmadev and Krishna, Bhishmadev was very happy. He received all of them very nicely by offering some prayers. And then Bhishmadev expressed great concern towards Pandavas. Concern for what? Concern for all the trouble and miseries that they have gone through. Okay? I'm sure you all read in Mahabharata what and all Pandavas went through. Kunti Devi suffered a lot, and all the Pandavas, they suffered a lot. So Bhishmadev expressed great concern, saying that such calamity is not justified. For Pandavas, such calamity is not justified. Okay? You don't need to go through so many calamities like this. And then Bhishmadev only says, it is only the effect of the time. First he says it is the effect of the time, and then he says, but time is there for everyone. It is universal. Time is there for everyone. And then he says, it is the plan of Krishna. It is the plan of Krishna. Why Pandavas had to suffer? What happened to this?
From sharing this class.
Hmm?
Caste and outside.
I have to connect again.
Recast.
Yeah.
Or I will want to connect.
Okay. And then after pacifying Bhishma, what is this? Huh?
Not properly.
Full screen, full screen.
That's not from my computer. From the TV?
Yeah.
Huh? So how do I do full screen now? Oh yeah.
It again.
Oh, screen splitting.
Oh, I think I have to use a remote and focus on this laptop here. Because I cannot do anything here.
After Sanjay, reconnect.
No, you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, that's how.
First time here.
Because there's nothing on the screen here. Yeah. So first he says that it is the effect of time, and then he says time is for everybody. The reality is it is Krishna's plan why Pandavas had to suffer. And then after that, Bhishma Dev teaches all different kinds of Dharma Shastra to Yudhishthira Maharaj, because he was going to rule the kingdom, right? So he teaches all Dharma Shastra, Ardha Shastra, Manusmriti, Sri Dharma, and so on. Okay, and then Yudhishthira Maharaj, after hearing all this, he asked Bhishma Dev, okay, now I have learnt all these Dharma Shastras, but now please teach me what is the Paradharma, what is the best Dharma of all. And that is a question in Vishnu Sahasranama. So who knows Vishnu Sahasranama here? Telugu people only, yeah. So Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, Yudhishthira uvacha kimekam daivatam loke kim vapyekam parayanam stuvantakam kamarchanta prapnuyurmanava shubham ko dharma sarva dharmanam bhavata paramo matah kim japan muchyate jantur janma samsara bandhanat. So Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, kimekam daivatam loke. Who is that one supreme personality in this entire world? Now Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking a question as if he does not know. Right? Kimekam daivatam loke. Who is that one personality that everybody can worship? Yudhishthira Maharaj knows this very well. But he is asking on behalf of all of us, for our benefit. Okay? Kimekam daivatam loke kimva pyekam parayanam stuvantakam ka marchanta prapnuyur manava shubham. And then he asks a list of other questions, and then Bhishma Dev recites the glorious Vishnu Sahasranama. Okay, the most famous Vishnu Sahasranama. It's wonderful. Sometime we can recite in the class. Okay. After chapter 3. It only takes 20 minutes.
Special class.
No, it takes 20 minutes. Prabhu will explain your classes.
So there is one Maharaj, Bhakti Vikaswa Maharaj. He gave a class on every word of Vishnu Sahasranama.
Wow.
Sahasranama is what? 1000 names of Vishnu. So he gave 1000 classes. Yeah. One class on each name.
How many years, Prabhu?
I mean, he gave class like every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still it is.
Still, it takes a lot of time, right?
4 years.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Bhakti Vikas Swami. Yeah. Okay.
So in Mahabharata, in Gita, right? So Krishna says everything comes from me, right?
Yeah.
So he is supreme, right? But Yudhishthira and Bhishma, they were talking about Vishnu now. So why not Krishna? Why they?
Yeah, that's a good question. We'll come to that. Okay, we'll come to that. Okay, so he recites Vishnu Sahasranama, and then actually Bhishma Dev, when he was lying down on the bed of arrows, he was waiting for Krishna. He was waiting for Krishna so that he can depart from this material world. So now, before departing this from this material world, he will offer prayers to Krishna in the form of Bhishma Stuti, and then departs. Okay, so let's recite all the 11 shlokas of Bhishma Stuti, and then we'll discuss each shloka for 2-3 minutes. Okay, we'll finish it today. Ready with the Madanga? Yes. Is anybody good at Karta?
You can try, I'm not good for it.
So this is we recited this last week also. We follow the same meter, Pushpitagra meter. Shri Bhishma Uvacha Iti Matirupakallpita Vitrishna Bhagavati Satvata Pungave Vibhumni Swasukhamupagate क्वचिद्विहार्तुं प्रकृतिमुपेयुषि यद्भवा प्रवाहा त्रिभुवनकमनं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने Puralakakula Vritananabjam Vijayasakhiratirastu me Navadhya Yudhituragarajo Vidhumra Vishwa Kachalulita Shramavayalam Kritasye Manishita Sharai Vibhidhyamana Vachivilasat Kavachestu Krish Atma Sapadhi Sakhi Vacho Nishamya Madhye Nijaparayor Balayoratam Niveshya Stitavati Parasainikayurakshna Hritavati Partha Sakherate Mamastu व्यवहितपृतना मुखं निरीक्ष्य स्वजनवधात् विमुखस्य दोषबुद्ध्या कुमति महरदात्मा विद्ययायस् शरणरति परमस्य तस्य मेस्तु स्वनिगमपहाय मत्प्रतीक्ष्यं ऋतमधिकर्तुमवाप्लुतो रतस्ता ऋतमधिकर्तुमवाप्लुतो रथस्ता धृतरथचरणो व्ययाचलद्गुर्हरिरिव हन्तुमिभं गतो तरीया शीताभिषिकहतो विशीर्णधंसा शतज परिप्लुत आतता इनो मे सभमभिससार मद्वदार्थं स भवतु मे भगवान् गते मुकुन्दा स भवतु मे भगवान् गते मुकुन्दा विजयरथ कुटुम्ब आततोत्रे धृतहयरस्मिनितश्रिये क्षणीये भगवती रतिरस्तु मे मुमुर्षोर्यमिह निरीक्षहता गता स्वरूपम् ललित घति विलास वल्गुहास प्रणय निरीक्षण कल्पितो रुमाना वल्गुहास प्रणय निरीक्षण कल्पितो रुमाना कृतमनुकृतवय उन्मदान्ध प्रकृतिमगं किल यस्य गोपवद्भा उन्मदान्ध प्रकृतिमगं किल यस्य गोपवद्भा भूमिगणनृपवर्य संकुलेन्त सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूय येषाम् मम दृशि गोचर एष आविरात्मा ईक्षणीयो मम दृशि गोचर एष आविरात्मा तमिममहमजं शरीरभाजं हृदि हृदि दिष्टितमात्मकल्पितानाम् हृदि हृदि दिष्टितमात्मकल्पितानाम् प्रतिदृशमिव नैकदार्कमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहा Okay, let's go that line again. प्रतिदृशमिव नैकदार्कमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहा दार्कमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहा इति मतिरुपकल्पिता वितृष्णा भगवति सात्वतपुङ्गवे विभूम्नि स्वसुखमुपगते क्वचिद्विहर्तुं प्रकृतिमुपेयुषि यद्भवा प्रवाह हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Bhishma Stuti ki jai, Bhishmadev ki jai. Okay, so now you can have a goal of memorizing Bhishma Stuti in the next few days. Okay, huh? You will get Bhishmadev and Krishna. So it's very interesting, right? When I went to Houston temple, I saw Bhishmadev on one side and Krishna with the broken wheel on the other side of the altar. I sent a picture in the group, right? You all saw that. Now, last week when we had class at Jagadish and Archana's home, the home was vacant, right? It's a brand new home. They just bought it. They didn't have anything in the home. Not their furniture, no deities, no pictures, nothing. But they had one photo frame that they kept, and it is from Houston temple. So it was amazing. And thank you, Annapurna Mataji, for bringing this verse from Bhishma Stuti as a wrong answer to some other question. That's how it all started. Very good. It's very it's a very melodious tune, and also very um, very intense with feelings of Bhishma Dev towards Krishna. So let's try to understand these 11 shlokas in the next 1 hour. Okay. So let's try to understand the word for word meaning. Sri Bhishma Uvacha, Sri Bhishma Dev said. Actually, somebody can read the word for word meaning. Who can read? Yeah, go ahead.
Sri Bhishma Uvacha, Sri Bhishmadev said, Iti thus, Mati thinking, feeling and willing, Upakalpita invested, Vritishna freed from all sense desire, Bhagavati onto the personality of Godhead, Satvata Pungave onto the leader of the devotees,
Satvata.
Satvata.
Satvata. When you see a line on the top of an alphabet, you have to stretch. It's a guru, long vowel. I mean long syllable. Okay.
Satvata Pungave onto the leaders of devotees, Vibhumi onto the great, Swasukham self-satisfaction, Upagate onto he who attained it, Kvachit sometime, Vihartum out of transcendental pleasure, Prakatim in the material world, Upayusi do accept it, Yat Bhava from whom the creation, Pravaha is made and annihilated.
Annihilate. Okay. Now somebody else can read the translation from the men's side. When we were reciting Bhishma Stuti, I could only hear Kunal's Mridanga and then the voices only from here. Nothing from here. Nothing from here. Yeah, Kartal also. Yeah. Kartal was there.
Bhishmadev said, let me now invest my thinking, feeling and willing, which were so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in the all-powerful Lord Sri Krishna. He is always self-satisfied, but sometimes, being the leader of the devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending to the material world, although from him only the material world is created.
For Abhishek Prabhu, I think I'm not sharing. Okay, let me share.
Maybe he's awake or not.
I am open.
What is that?
He's awake or not?
He's alert.
Abhishek Prabhu, are you awake?
Yes, Prabhu. I am open.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so here Bhishma Dev is saying that let me now invest my thinking, feeling, after teaching all different shastras to Yudhishthira Maharaj, after reciting Vishnu Sahasranama, after fulfilling all of his responsibilities. Okay, and before he pacified Yudhishthira Maharaj, he did so many things, right? For previous 4 generations, he has been sacrificing his life. Okay, so now finally he's saying, Bhishma Dev, let me now invest my thinking, feeling and willing, which are so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in the all-powerful Lord Sri Krishna. So
One question.
Mhm.
Like Krishna, why Krishna has sent Yudhishthira to Bhishma to teach?
yeah,
Like Krishna itself to taught to Arjuna, but why Krishna has not said to Yudhishthira? Why he has sent it to Bhishma
Yeah.
Pitama to get the knowledge?
Yeah. So there is nothing that Krishna cannot do.
Yeah, exactly.
When he encouraged Arjuna to fight by teaching Bhagavad Gita, why he couldn't pacify Yudhishthira, right?
Yes, exactly.
No, he was able to do that,
Yeah,
but he wanted to give credit to his devotee Bhishma Dev. So he wanted to give the credit to Bhishma Dev. So that's why whatever effort put by Krishna to pacify Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna intentionally did not do that efficiently. Okay, just for the namesake, he pacified Yudhishthira, which did not help Yudhishthira to calm down. So that's why he sent Yudhishthira Maharaj to Bhishma Dev. Yeah, he wanted Bhishma Dev to do all the teaching. Yeah. Now, for Bhishma Dev, now just imagine Bhishma Dev's situation. Yudhishthira Maharaj is not an ordinary person. He is an exalted devotee of Krishna, and he is a great king. He is known for truth. He stands for truth. And then there is Lord Krishna right in front of him. And then Vyasadeva was there. So many demigods, so many exalted people were present before Bhishma Dev. Now Bhishma Dev had to give Bhagavatam class in front of Krishna. And in front of all these exalted devotees, in front of Vyasadeva. And that too to a person who is already well versed in all these shastras. Who knows bhakti, who knows dharma shastra, ardha shastra, who knows how to rule the kingdom, who knows everything. Yudhishthira Maharaj, he knows everything. But it is Krishna's script, Krishna's plan to put Yudhishthira Maharaj in some situation, just like how he put Arjuna in some delusion, so that Krishna can teach Bhagavad Gita. Like this, Krishna has put Yudhishthira Maharaj in some kind of delusion, and Yudhishthira Maharaj was feeling great regret for all the death that happened on the battlefield, so that Bhishma Dev can recite Vishnu Sahasranama, and Bhishma Dev can, and then Bhishma Dev will be glorified. Okay? Because before this, if Bhishma Dev did not do this, if Bhishma Dev did not pacify Yudhishthira, Bhishma Dev did not recite Vishnu Sahasranama, did not recite Bhishma Stuti, what will the society do? They'll only say that, they'll only complain saying that he fought against Krishna. He was on the side of Kauravas, he fought against Krishna. That is the only thing everybody will remind, the society will remember. And they will, they'll speak ill about him. So Krishna did not want that to happen to his devotee. That's why he wanted Bhishma Dev to pacify Yudhishthira. Now after doing all this, Bhishma Dev is saying this, now let me invest my mind. Mati means my mind. Okay? Mati can also means intelligence, but in this context, Mati means mind. So when we say Krishna Mati Rastu, that means let me, may you fix your mind upon Krishna. May you fix your mind upon Krishna. Krishna Mati Rastu. So iti matir. Iti means thus having said all this before, whatever I said before. Bhishma Dev is saying, what and all he said before? Dharma Shastra, Ardha Shastra, Vishnu Sahasranama, and so on. Iti means having thus said so many things. Matir, let me invest my mind. Upakalpita means invest upon Krishna, Bhagavati, on Lord Krishna. Now how he wants to fix his mind on Krishna? Without any desires. With Krishna. He wants to fix his mind on Krishna by becoming with Krishna. So Krishna, Trishna. Trishna means? Trishna means desire. With Trishna means without desire. Okay? In Sanskrit, the usage of the syllable V, it can mean negation or it can also mean emphasis. Okay? For example, in the word with Trishna, if you remove the syllable V, it is Trishna. Trishna means desire. Now if you add V, it is negation. But we have seen many words with V in the beginning. Can you? Vibhumni. Yeah, very good. Actually, Vibhumni. Yeah, Vibhumni is one word. Bhuti means opulence. Bhuti means opulence. Vibhuti means great opulence. Vishesha Bhuti. Vishesha Bhuti. Okay? So in Vishnu Sahasranama there is a word muchyate. Muchyate means getting free from, liberation, getting free from. But in Vishnu Sahasranama the word is vimuchyate. Vishesha rupena muchyate. Special liberation, special kind of special kind of getting freed from the bondage of birth, death, old age and disease. Now getting free from the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease itself is liberation, right? That itself is freedom. But what is this vimuchyate, what is this vishesha rupena muchyate is Bhishmadev says in Vishnu Sahasranama that Yasya smarana matrena janma samsara bandhanat vimuchyate namastasmai Vishnave Prabha Vishnave. So Bhishmadev says, whoever remembers Vishnu even for a minute, they will have vimuchyate. They will have special liberation. That means all of their past karma, present karma, prarabdha karma, and then future karma, everything will be removed. So that is the special liberation Bhishmadev is talking about. Okay. Now getting freed from this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi is some kind of liberation. But when people go to, what do you call that, impersonal realization, the Brahman realization of God, they can come down. They can come down into the material world again and go through this cycle. But whoever remembers Krishna or Vishnu at the time of death, they will attain vimuchyate. The Vishesha Rupena Muchyate. Special liberation. They will never fall down again. So the word vi can be used like negation or emphasis, special, Vishesha. So Bhishmadev wants to engage his mind on Krishna without any desire. Iti matir upakalpita vitrishna Bhagavati. Now he is giving some description of that Bhagavan. Who is that Bhagavan Krishna here? Satvata Pungave. Satvata, there are two meanings of the word Satvata. Satvata is a sub-dynasty of Krishna's dynasty. What is Krishna's dynasty? Yadu dynasty. Krishna was born in Yadu dynasty, Yadava Kula. So within Yadu dynasty, Krishna belongs to a sub-dynasty called Satvata dynasty. And Pungave. Pungave means the topmost person. Satvata Pungave means topmost in Satvata dynasty. Okay, that is one meaning of Satvata Pungave. Another meaning is the word Satvata also indicates devotee. Sat. The word Sat means truth. Sat means truth. Okay, truth. Satvata means one who stands for truth. One who stands for truth. Like Satyavati, Shantanu Maharaj's wife, Satyavati. Satyavati, she stood for truth. She stood for the truth that Supreme Personality of Godhead was going to appear as Vyasadeva. When Parashara Muni wanted to ask Satyavati for help to give birth to Vyasadeva, she agreed. Satyavati agreed. She stood for truth. That's why the name Satyavati. So Satvata is that person who stands for truth, devotee. And Satvata Pungave means the leader of devotees, Krishna. Satvata Pungave and Vibhumni. Vibhumni means the all-powerful. So Bhishmadev is indicating the all-powerful feature of Krishna. All-powerful feature of Krishna means that everything emanates from Krishna. The entire creation happened from Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita also Krishna himself says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Everything emanates from me. In chapter 10 Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Everything emanates from me. Both the living and non-living things, matter and spirit, everything emanates from me. So, Bhagavati Satvata Pungave Vibhumni. So that Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, what does he do? Swasukam upagate. He is self-satisfied. Sukam means satisfaction, happiness. Okay. Swasukam means he is self-satisfied. Atmaram. We all heard this word Atmaram, right? Krishna is self-satisfied. We are also Atmaram because we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are also Atmaram. But what is our problem? Instead of remaining self-satisfied, we look for satisfaction in external objects. We look satisfaction in external objects. That's the problem. Just like how the deer, the musk deer, not Elon Musk. Elon Musk is also doing the same thing. You know, he is thinking that happiness is in Mars. instead of being satisfied on the Earth planet, he wants to explore satisfaction in Mars. So actually, whoever kept the last name as Musk, it's perfectly kept. Musk. So you all heard about musk deer?
Yeah.
Musk deer.
Fragrance he used to keep looking very
Kasturi Tilakam. Yeah, very good. So the deer runs here and there, chasing for that fragrance. Where is the fragrance coming from? But the deer does not know that it is coming from his own body or her own body. Okay. So like that, we, even though we are Atma Ramas, we can find satisfaction, happiness within us. But we ignore that, and we look at we look for happiness in external objects. Okay, that's a problem. So Krishna, who is Swasukam, who is self-satisfied, Upagate means situated. Kvachit means sometimes. Even though Krishna is self-satisfied, but sometimes. Kvachit, Vihartum. No, Kvachit means sometimes. Vihartum means
himself. Himself.
no. Kvachit is sometimes. Vihartum is out of transcendental pleasure. Out of transcendental pleasure. Out of transcendental pleasure, he comes down from spiritual world to material world to perform some leelas. Okay. So Prakritim in the material world, Upeyushi, do accept it. Yad Bhava, from whom the creation, Pravaha, is made. So this material world is created by him, and even though Krishna is self-satisfied and situated in the spiritual world with all happiness, but sometimes he comes to the material world to perform some leelas. Okay, so that is what he is saying, Bhishmadev. So basically he is giving some description of that Bhagavan. See, it is very easy to say that I want to fix my mind on Krishna. But who is that Krishna? What is his identity? What are his glories? What are his characteristics? What is his greatness? So we need to know all those. And if you observe this here, right? Bhishmadev is only focusing on the greatness of Krishna. So Krishna's qualities are in two categories. One is greatness, the other one is sweetness. Yes, very good. Greatness and sweetness. Aishwarya and Madhurya. Aishwarya is greatness, Madhurya is sweetness. So all the Vishnu forms of Krishna, like Narayana, Vishnu, Rama, Balaji, Venkateshwar Swami, Vittala, all these forms of Vishnu or Krishna, they are with Aishwarya Bhava. They are with Aishwarya Bhava. Opulence. Whereas Krishna as Shama Sundara in Vrindavan, as a Gopa Bai, As a cowherd boy in Vrindavana, he exhibits Madhurya. As a friend of Gopa boys or as a lover of gopis, he exhibits Madhurya Bhava. So, if you notice this verse or all the other verses in Bhishma Stuti, Bhishmadev is focusing only on Aishwarya Bhava, the opulent qualities or characteristics of Krishna. Okay? Because that is what Bhishmadev is attracted to. He is not attracted to the Madhurya Bhava. Even though Madhurya Bhava is the greatest, but he is not attracted to that. And there is a reason why he is not attracted. He'll say that in the end. We'll see that. Okay? Next shloka. त्रिभुवनकमनं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने त्रिभुवन. Okay, let's begin again. The mridanga started. Let's begin again. I will sing first and then you repeat. Tribhuvanakamanam tamalavarnam ravikaragauravaramparam dadhane. Vapuralakhakulavritananabjam vijayasakheratirastu me navadhya. The reason why I was laughing is Jyoti was clapping as if it is Jaya Janardana Krishna Radhika Pate. That was good. We're all Telugu people after all, right?
Also, our favorite song also.
Our favorite song?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is Bhishmadev saying here? He's glorifying Krishna further. Okay. Let's read the word for word meaning. Okay, someone else now. Kunal?
Tribhuvana, three statuses of planetary systems. Kamanam.
So when you have a compound word, you have to read it like one word. Tribhuvana.
Tribhuvana.
Otherwise, the way you pronounce, right? Tribhuvana. Three girls who have the name as Bhuvana. Tribhuvana.
This one is Sanskrit, right?
Huh?
Sanskrit.
Yeah. Tribhuvana. Yeah.
Kamanam, the most desirable.
Kamanam.
Kamanam.
Yeah.
Tamalavarnam.
Tamalavarnam.
Bluish like the Tamala tree.
Yeah.
Ravikara, sun rays. Gaura, golden color. Varambaram, glittering dress. Dadahane, one who wears. Vapuh, body. Alakakula, avratta, covered with paintings of sandalwood spike. Anana abajam, face like a lotus. Vijaya sakhe, unto the friend of Arjuna. Rati astu, may attraction be reposed upon him. Me, my.
No, may. This is Sanskrit may.
May.
Not English me.
May, my.
May.
Anavadya, without desires for fruitive results.
Yeah.
Tough words.
Tough ones. Okay. Praveen, translation?
Sri Krishna is the intimate friend of Arjuna. He has appeared on earth in his transcendental body, which resembles the bluish color of the Tamala tree. His body attracts everyone in the three planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. May his glittering yellow dress and his lotus face covered with the paintings of sandalwood pearl be the object of my attraction, and may I not desire future results.
Fruitive results. Okay. So Krishna is giving beautiful. Bhishma Dev is giving a description of the beautiful form of Krishna. So how beautiful is Krishna's form? Tribhuvana Kamanam. That means Krishna's form attracts everybody in the three worlds. Okay. What are the three worlds? Upper, middle, and lower. Okay. Heavenly planets, earthly planets, and then hellish planets. Okay. Bhuloka, Svargaloka, Patalaloka. Okay. So when you say three worlds, there are 14 planetary systems. Okay. But to make it easy, we say three planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. If you count the number of planetary systems in these three, it is 14. Okay. Tribhuvana. Bhuvana means planet. Okay. Tribhuvana means three planetary systems. Kamanam means everybody is attracted. Everybody, even in the hellish planets, is attracted to Krishna's form. Okay. Because they have seen Krishna before, right? Before going to hellish planets, they have seen Krishna before. So whoever remembers that form, they are attracted. For some reason, they are in hellish planets, they are suffering in hellish planets, but they have some remembrance of Krishna's form. So everybody is attracted. Especially when Narada Muni, he goes to Patala Loka also. You know, he will sing the glories of Krishna, Narayana, and he'll go to Patala Loka also. So when somebody hears Narayana, Krishna or Vishnu's name, they get remembrance of Krishna's form and they get attracted. Okay. So everybody in the three planetary systems get attracted to Krishna's form. So Bhishma Devi is glorifying how beautiful Krishna's form is. And his complexion or the color of the body is just like that of a Tamala tree. Tamala tree has a blue complexion. Like dark, bluish like dark cloud. Yeah. And Ravikara Gaura Ravikara Gauravara. Okay. Gaura means golden. Okay. Gaura means golden. And how is that golden color? Just like the morning sun rays. Ravikara. Ravi means sun. Kara means rays. Just like the morning sun rays. Okay. So if you look at the sun during different time intervals of the day, morning is the best time to have a beautiful darshan of sun. It is not very hot. It's not very intense. You can actually look at the sun. But in the afternoon, if you try to look at sun, you have to close your eyes. Okay. So morning, when you look at the sun rays, they are very tender, very bright, like golden color. Yeah. So Krishna's color is like that of not color. Krishna's dress, the Pitambaram, is like that of the golden color of morning sun rays. Okay, Krishna is wearing Pitambaram. So the word Pita means yellow. But here they are describing it. Bhishma Dev is describing, because Bhishma Dev is not Telugu person, he is not saying Pitambaram. Okay. Otherwise he could have used the word Pitambaram. He is saying Ravikara Gaura Varambaram. Okay. Ravikara Gaura Varambaram. Dadane means one who wears. Vapurala Kakula Vritana Nabjam No, let's get this tune. Let's get this tune properly, okay? Vapurala kakula Vritananabjam Vijaya Sakeratirasthu me Navadhya. Okay. Now, not only he is wearing a yellow garment, but his whole body is smeared with sandalwood. His whole body is smeared with sandalwood. And finally, Bhishmadev is saying that Vijaya Sake Rati Rastu Me Navadya. Vijaya Sake. Vijaya is another name for Arjuna. Okay. Why the name Vijaya for Arjuna?
He always wins. Because
He always wins. Okay. Another similar name for Arjuna is Dhananjaya. Okay. He is the winner of the wealth. Okay. Whichever battle he goes to, he wins. He always wins. That's why all the demigods, including Lord Shiva, they were all pleased by him. And Lord Shiva gave him Pashupati Astra. Lord Shiva gave Pashupati Astra once to Arjuna and also to Bhishma Dev. Yeah. Because Bhishma Dev learnt all the Astra Shastra Vidyas from Parshuram. And then Bhishma Dev was as capable as Arjuna. Or in fact, he is greater than Arjuna. So Lord Shiva pleased and he gave Pashupati Astra. So Vijaya Saka. So Vijaya is Arjuna. Who is Vijaya Saka? Krishna. So Bhishma Dev is saying, Vijaya Sakhe Rati Rastu Me Navadya. Let my attraction be to that friend of Arjuna. Now he is not saying directly Krishna. He is saying friend of Arjuna. Okay. In the next few slokas also, in another sloka he'll say Partha Sakhe, Vijaya Sakhe, like this. Instead of directly saying Krishna, he uses Arjuna as a reference. And we will understand why he is using Arjuna as a reference instead of directly saying Krishna. Okay. So this is in this second shloka. So what happened in first shloka?
First shloka, Krishna created that illusion to Yudhishthir to go and seek information from...
No. All that happened before Bhishma Stuti.
Okay.
Yeah. So first shloka of Bhishma Stuti, what did Bhishma Dev say?
That he has done all his life lot of operational duties.
Yeah.
And now he wants to focus on the great opulence of Krishna. Or great...
Yes, he wants to fix his mind on Krishna. Very good. Somebody said that. Okay. Now he is giving description of Krishna. They are leaving?
Yeah.
Now he is giving description of Krishna. He is giving description of that Krishna on whom Bhishma Dev wants to fix his mind upon. Okay. He is that Krishna who attracts everybody in the three worlds. He is in blue complexion and he is wearing a yellow garment. His whole body is smeared with sandal pulp, and he is friend of Krishna. He is friend of Arjuna. I want to fix my mind on that Krishna. Okay. And the last word Anavadya. Anavadya also is like with Krishna, without any desire. I want to fix my mind on Krishna without any desire. Next, third one. So now here in this shloka, third shloka, Bhishma Dev is meditating on Sri Krishna on the battlefield. Okay. What did Krishna do on the battlefield? Okay. Yuditura dharajo vidhumra vishwak kachalulita shramavaaryalam shrutasye Tvachi vilasat kavachestu Krishna Atma. Okay, so here Bhishmadev is remembering the scene on the battlefield, how Krishna appeared, what did Krishna do on the battlefield, all of that stuff. Okay, now somebody else, Annapurna, you want to read the
Not good in Sanskrit.
not good in this one? Okay,
I can give it.
okay,
But translation I will.
yeah, Gauri.
Yudhi on the battlefield, Turaga, horses, Raja, dust, Vidumna, turned on an ashen color, Viswak, waving, Kacha,
Kacha.
hair, Lalita scattered,
Lulita.
Scattered,
Shramavaari,
Shamavari, perspiration, Alankrita, decorated with Asye onto the face, Mama, my, Nishita, sharp,
Sharai,
by the arrows, Vidamana, pierced by Tvachi in the skin, Vilasat, enjoying pleasure, Kavache, protecting armor, Astu, let there be, Krishna, onto Sri Krishna, Atma, mind.
mind. Okay, translation. Yeah.
On the battlefield where Sri Krishna attended Arjuna out of friendship, the flowing hair of Lord Krishna turned ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses, and because of his labor beads of sweet weeded his face. All this decoration intensified by the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Sri Krishna.
Yeah. Okay, so he is Bhishmadev is remembering that form of Krishna on the battlefield where he was jumping off of the chariot and marching towards Bhishmadev. Okay, so Yudhi means on the battlefield. You have to go? Yeah, sure. You'll stay, right?
If you want to come with them, you can. Because we have to reach somewhere by 6 p.m.
Oh, you also have to go?
Get them ready.
Huh?
Half an hour I can. How many shlokas? I can drop you. Don't worry.
Another 7 shlokas.
So can we wrap up by 5?
Yeah, we'll end up by 5.
Yeah.
5.
Because even I have to go to Bellevue for 6 o'clock class. So,
Yeah, we have to go also.
yeah, 5 will wrap up.
25 we have to go. 25.
You also have to go? Yeah. Yeah, 5 will wrap up. What's the time now?
4:35.
4:35, yes. 5 minutes for each shloka. 7 shlokas.
Next time, Prabhu, for Priya, we will put some, prepare something like that. She can entertain the kids for 2-3 hours.
Oh,
She doesn't
for the
have
next
the
class.
material.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay,
can send
so
me
she can
some-
plan for something.
Then she can plan. If you can send me some material.
Does she know Hanuman Chalisa? No? Okay. I'll send something. Yeah. Okay. So Yudhi is the battlefield. Turaga are the horses. Rajo is the dust. Vidumra. Vidumra means ashes. Okay. So Krishna's body was filled with the dust that was raised by horses on the battlefield. Okay. Now similar form can be described in Vrindavan also, where Krishna's form, Krishna and all the Gopa boys, their form is filled with dust raised by cows. Okay. Whereas here on the battlefield, it is horses, Turaga. And Krishna's hair, Kacha Lulita. Kacha is hair, Lulita is scattered. So his face looks even more beautiful with his hair going all over his face, the curly hair going all over his face. He looks even more beautiful. Okay. Kacha Lulita Shramavar Alankritasye. That means when Krishna was jumping off of the chariot, marching towards Bhishmadev, the sweat on his body, on Krishna's body, is decorating like pearls. Okay. Now Krishna's body is transcendental body. So how can Krishna have sweat?
Just to, I think just to show that.
So he can manifest, even though it's a transcendental body, which generally does not emit sweat, just like how our material body emits sweat. Krishna's transcendental body generally does not emit sweat, but he can manifest. He's the creator of everything, right? So he can make it happen. He can manifest the sweat. So Shramavari Alankritasye Mama Nishita Sharair. Mama means my. Nishita is sharp. Shara means arrow. Shara means arrow. Mama Nishita Sharair Vibhidyamana. So that Krishna whose body was pierced by my arrows. Because Bhishma Dev, he was shooting arrows to Arjuna. But Krishna is standing in the front, right? When he was shooting arrows, Bhishma Dev was shooting arrows. Some arrows will hit Arjuna, some arrows will hit Krishna. Okay? So that form he is describing here. Mama Nishita Sharair Vibhidyamana. Krishna's body pierced by my sharp arrows. Something happened.
We need to recast.
You pressed?
No, not exit.
And you press enter now. When you highlight this, you press
Yeah, first one.
yeah, full screen. Yeah. Okay. Mama Nishita Sharair Vibhidyamana. So Krishna's form.
Prabhu, I am not able to.
Okay, I have to share again. Yeah. So Krishna's body filled with arrows is giving me more pleasure. And Krishna was also enjoying that. It's not like Krishna's body, pierced by sharp arrows and Krishna is crying. Krishna is also enjoying. Vilasat. Swachi vilasat kavache astu Krishna Atma. So I want to fix my mind on that Krishna whose bodily beauty is enhanced by the dust on the battlefield, and also the beauty is further enhanced by the curly hair scattered all over, and that body which was pierced by my sharp arrows and enjoyed by Krishna. I want to fix my mind upon that Krishna. So if you see every shloka, it has Vijaya Sake Ratirastu Me Navadhya. Astu, astu, astu. In every shloka, there is a word astu. That means I want to fix my mind on Krishna. Okay. Next one. So here, Krishna is now Krishna, Bhishma Dev is remembering that episode of battlefield where Arjuna asks Krishna to place the chariot in the middle of both armies. Okay. Sapadi saki vacho nishamya madhye nija parayo balayo ratam niveshya. कृतवती कृतवती पार्थ सखे रथे ममास्तु Okay. Sapati Sakhi Vacho. Sakhi is friend. Krishna's friend is Arjuna. Vacho means the words. After hearing Arjuna's words, what are the words of Arjuna? In chapter 1, if you remember, Senayorubayor madhye radham stapaya me achyuta. Oh Achyuta, please place the chariot in the middle of both armies. Okay, so Arjuna asked Krishna to take the chariot in the middle of both armies. So after hearing the words of Arjuna, Krishna places the chariot in the middle. Nija Parayor. Nija means his own army, Pandavas, and Para means Kauravas, Pandava army. In the middle of Madhye. Madhye means in the middle. Krishna places the chariot in the middle of both armies. So Bhishma Dev is remembering that scene, how Arjuna asked and how Krishna placed the chariot in the middle of both armies. And what did Krishna do after placing the chariot in the middle of both armies? Hritavati. He shortened the lifespan of Kauravas. Krishna, simply by looking at Kauravas, simply by his glance, he shortened the lifespan of Kauravas. Stitavati Parasainika Ayu. Ayu means lifespan. Okay. Hritavati means making it short. So Krishna made the lifespan of Kauravas shortened simply by looking. That means he has already killed them. He has decided a time for them to die. The arrangement is already done. Now, even if Arjuna does not fight, they will die. That's what in chapter 11 he says, Krishna says, after showing the universal form, he says that, oh Arjuna, I have already killed all these people now. You just get up and fight, become an instrument, get up and fight and take the credit, enjoy the kingdom. So he encourages Arjuna to fight like that. Okay. So here Bhishma Dev is remembering that scene that happened between Arjuna and Krishna. Okay. Next shloka. Vyavahita pritana mukam niriksha swajanavadhat vimukasya dosha bhudhya. Vidyayayas charanarati paramasyata syamestu. Charanarati paramasyata syamestu. So here so what happened after Krishna placed the chariot in the middle of both armies? Arjuna, when he looked at Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya from close proximity on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he became overwhelmed. His heart melted with compassion, and he said he could not fight. Then Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to enlighten Arjuna. That's the theme here, enlightener of Arjuna. Okay, 36 shloka, enlightener of Arjuna. Bhishma Dev is remembering that form of Krishna as an enlightener of Arjuna, who spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Okay. Kumatim aharad. Kumatim. Mati means mind or intelligence. Okay. Kumatim. When you add the word, the syllable ku in Sanskrit, it's a negation. Kumati means not good intelligence. Okay, negation. Kumati means not ignorance basically. Okay, Mati is intelligence. Kumati means ignorance. So Krishna killed Arjuna's ignorance by teaching Atma Vidya. Kumati Maharaj, Atma Vidya. Krishna enlightened Arjuna, or Krishna removed Arjuna's Kumati by teaching Atma Vidya, the knowledge of the soul. Okay, so Bhishma Dev is remembering all of that. Okay, next 37th. So here Bhishma Dev is remembering that aspect of Krishna where Krishna broke his own promise. So what is the promise that Krishna made before the battle? He will never fight. He will never take any weapon. He will never fight. Okay. But he broke his promise. He broke his promise and he took the chariot, the broken chariot wheel, and marched towards Bhishma Dev just like a lion jumping and trying to kill somebody. Swanigamapahaya matpratinyam kritamadikartumavapluto radhasta. Dhritarata charano bhyachaladgur haririvaham tumibham gato tariya. Okay, so let's read the translation of this 37th shloka. So what's happening in 37th shloka? Yeah, Bhishma Dev is remembering that aspect of Krishna where he broke his promise. Okay. Somebody.
Why Krishna broke his promise?
Why Krishna broke his promise? So now Bhishma Dev, when he was shooting arrows towards Arjuna, when Krishna sensed that it's a danger to Arjuna, it's a threat to Arjuna. Now Arjuna could be killed by Bhishma Dev arrows. Then he wanted to protect his devotee Arjuna. That's why he broke his promise and lifted the chariot wheel and marched towards Bhishma Dev. Okay. Okay. Somebody, Jyoti, you want to read?
Fulfilling my vow and sacrificing his own promise, he got down from the chariot, took up its wheel, and ran towards me hurriedly, just as a lion goes to kill an elephant. He even dropped his outer garment on the way.
On the way. Gatottariya. Uttariya means you all know the kandua, the upper garment. Okay. So Krishna even dropped his uttariya while he was jumping and marching towards Bhishma Dev. So we cannot describe that scene in words. How Bhishma Dev was enjoying that scene when Krishna was jumping with the broken wheel towards Bhishma Dev, we cannot put that in words.
So basically, Bhishma Dev was not participating in war. Actually, he was just
enjoying
focusing Krishna.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any plan.
See, the day before this incident happened, right? What did Bhishma Dev do? When Duryodhana goes to Bhishma Dev's tent and he says that Bhishma Dev looks like you're fighting very nicely, but not so much. You could do much better. Okay. I think you are still showing some compassion towards Pandavas. You're not fighting. You're not giving your 100%. Then Bhishma Dev got really angry and he says, "Come on, these are the 5 arrows. Tomorrow I'm going to kill Pandavas, and these are the 5 arrows." And Duryodhana says, okay, give me those 5 arrows. I'll keep it with me, and in the morning I'll give it to you. Then Krishna knows this, right? So Krishna sends Arjuna to Duryodhana. Once upon a time, long time ago, Duryodhana gave a boon to Arjuna. Duryodhana. That Arjuna can ask anything and Duryodhana will give. Except the kingdom. Except the kingdom, he'll give anything. So Arjuna goes. Arjuna goes and asks for those 5 arrows. Duryodhana asks, oh, how did you know about these arrows? Arjuna says, Krishna told me. He's giving many indications to Duryodhana saying that he is not an ordinary person, he is God. But still Duryodhana does not listen. So then he gives the arrows because he gave a boon, right? Duryodhana gives those 5 arrows to Arjuna. And then Bhishmadev says, okay, fine. The 5 arrows which I was planning on using to kill Pandavas, they are gone now. Arjuna took those arrows. But I'll make another promise. The promise is, I will make Krishna break his promise. My promise is to make Krishna break his promise, or I'll kill Pandavas. One of them will happen for sure tomorrow. He tells to Duryodhana. And that is what happened next day. Next day when Bhishmadev was shooting arrows rigorously on Arjuna, then Krishna broke his promise. Okay? No, I'm good. We'll finish in another 5 minutes. There is a picture also actually. Yeah, this is the picture.
Yeah.
The picture, the words, they do not do justice. What Bhishmadev was experiencing, how much he was enjoying, we cannot experience.
Arjuna is stopping him.
Huh? Yeah, Arjuna is stopping.
Arjuna actually reminded Krishna that don't break your promise.
Don't break your promise. Yeah.
So Krishna only orchestrated in that way to break all this plan.
Yeah.
Krishna and Bhishma was playing with each other. Only Kaurava and Pandava was fighting.
Just like how we offer flowers to worship Krishna, Bhishmadev was offering arrows.
Actually, before the war, Bhishma, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, all 3 of them knew that it is a lost cause, this battle, right? Because Krishna is on the other side.
Yeah.
All 3 of them knew that they're not going to win.
Yeah. And even Sanjaya declared, right?
Yeah.
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdara, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruvanitir, Matir Mama. The last shloka of Bhagavad Gita, 18.78. Krishna says, Sanjaya says, wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there is all opulence, victory, great power and morality. Okay?
So between this killing Pandavas or breaking the promise of Krishna, right? Why did you choose second one? Why not first?
Second one to protect Pandavas?
No, killing Pandavas, one promise, right? Next day he
was trying
either
to
I will kill Pandavas or break promise, right?
He was trying to kill. That's when Krishna came.
Yeah.
He was trying to kill. But he couldn't. Krishna stopped.
Oh, so first choice is killing Pandavas only, but he...
I mean, it is not his intention, right? Bhishmadev's intention is not to kill Pandavas. No, Bhishmadev's intention is only to fight intensely so that Krishna will pick up some weapon. And he wants to fight with Krishna. He wants to fight with Krishna. Just like playing with Krishna. Okay. Just like Gopa boys in Vrindavan, they enjoy playing with Krishna.
No, he promised Duryodhana that I will kill Pandavas, right?
Either kill Pandavas or make Krishna break his promise.
Yeah. Why not first one?
Because that's not his intention. He's very affectionate of Pandavas. He likes Pandavas.
But he was doing that. I mean, he was following his duty as part of the general of that army.
Yeah.
Because he already also knew that Krishna will not let that happen.
But he's not following Dharma, right? Because I'm playing on the other side. I need to be 100% there. Like I cannot be.
No, that's what he was doing. Because he was giving his 100%. Krishna sensed a threat to Arjuna.
Okay.
Krishna sensed that now it is the time. If I don't step up, Arjuna will be killed. Bhishmadev was giving his 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, Bhishma Dev, with one stone, he hit both birds,
He followed
trying
both
to
of them.
kill Pandavas and making Krishna break his promise. Both. Yeah.
So breaking promise is also okay, Prabhuji. Here Krishna has broke the promise. That is also okay because the maybe the results is good. That's why he's breaking the promise. Then we can break it in the practical scenario also.
Yeah.
So we have to gauge it, right, Prabhuji? Why the Bhagwan is doing like this? We should understand.
Yeah.
And Bhishma, when he drank, only the unless and until the who understand the God, then only they can put like the Bhishma poses. So very.
Yeah. So okay. And this is the same exact picture that was there in Houston Temple. Very beautiful.
Nice.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, next one. 38. Sita Vishikahato Vishirnadamsha Kshata Jhapari Kluta Atata Ino Me. Prasabhamabhisasar madvadhartam sabhavatu me bhagavan gate mukundha. Okay, so here again further description of Krishna's body pieced with all arrows and how Krishna was marching towards Bhishma Dev in an angry mood, trying to kill Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev was enjoying that form. Okay. Yeah, now this is the most important one. Okay. 39. May I have Rati for Parthasarathi?
What is Rati, Prabhu?
Attraction. Yeah. Krishna Rati Rastu, Krishna Mati Rastu. May I have attraction for Krishna. May I always remember Krishna. Krishna Rati Rastu means may I always have attraction for Krishna. That is what Bhishma Dev is saying. Vijaya Sakhe Rati Rastu. And Krishna Mati Rastu means may I always remember Krishna. So, just before this shloka, a small story in 1 minute. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was doing a South Indian tour, in front of a temple, he saw a Brahmana holding Bhagavad Gita book upside down and weeping. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this Brahmana, he was surprised. He was holding the book pretending as if he was reading, but he was holding the book upside down. The famous Bhagavad Gita book that has, the chariot, Krishna as Parthasarathi, right? And he was weeping. You will weep only when you read the book, you understand and you become emotional, right? But here, he was holding upside down. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood that he was not reading that book. So he goes and asks that Brahmana, hey, what are you doing? To me, on one side it looks like you are reading and as if you are understanding, you are crying. But on the other side, you are holding the book upside down. What is this? Are you just making a show here? You are pretending? Then the Brahmana says, my Guru gave me an instruction to read Bhagavad Gita every day. But since I am an illiterate person, I cannot read. But when I am holding the book of Bhagavad Gita and looking at that beautiful form of my Lord, acting as a chariot driver, that brings me tears. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells to that Brahmana, you have understood Bhagavad Gita the best. Now Bhishma Dev is remembering that form of the Lord who acted as Parthasarathi. Okay? And after reciting Bhishma Stuti and in the end he leaves this world, right? He goes to a planet in Vaikuntha Loka. The planet name is Parthasarathi Loka, where Lord Krishna is always acting as a chariot driver. In that spiritual world, in Parthasarathi Loka, Krishna is always acting as chariot driver. He is always accompanied by Arjuna. That's why in all the shlokas, Vijaya Sakhe Ratirastu Me Navadhya Ritavati Partha Sakhi Ratirastu Me Navadhya. In every line, he gives reference of Arjuna. Because the Loka where Bhishmadev is finally going to, there will be Arjuna and Krishna as Parthasarathi. Okay. Now, here is a question. Spiritual world means there is no fighting, no anxiety, right? Now, what does Krishna do as a Parthasarathi in spiritual world?
Guiding us.
Huh?
Guiding us.
No, in spiritual world. We are not in spiritual world. We are not in that world, right? We are here. Krishna is guiding us here through Bhagavad Gita.
Spiritual world, he is not Parthasarathi, right?
Hmm?
In spiritual world, he is not Parthasarathi.
He is Parthasarathi.
Just giving the pleasure. Pleasure, just giving the pleasure to the devotees, satisfying their.
Yeah, so that is one understanding, yes. And the reality is, it is beyond the ability of our mind and senses to know what exactly happens in spiritual world. We don't know many things. Based on the description of Bhagavatam, we have some idea, but it is beyond the ability of our senses to really understand what happens in spiritual world. Now, what Krishna does as Parthasarathi in spiritual world, in Parthasarathi Loka, it's beyond our understanding. Okay? Okay. Vijaya Rata Kutumba Atatotre Dritahaya Rasminita Shriye Shaniye Bhagavati Ratirastu Me Mumurshor Yami Haririkshahata Gata Swarupam Bhagavati Ratirastu Me Mumurshor Yami Haririkshahata Gata Swarupam. So here Bhishmadev is remembering that form of Lord as Parthasarathi, Vijaya Ratha. So he is not simply saying Ratha. Again, Arjuna as a reference. Vijaya Ratha. Okay, for everything Arjuna only. Okay. Just like in Damodarashtakam, Satyavata Muni takes the name of Radhika as a recommendation. So here Arjuna as a recommendation. Okay, as a reference. Vijaya Ratha and Krishna's form on Vijaya Ratha. What was Krishna doing? In one hand, he was holding the whipping stick to discipline the horses, and in another hand, he was holding the ropes. Okay, and whoever saw that form of Krishna, when they were killed by Pandavas, they attained spiritual world. So I want to fix my mind on that form of Krishna as Parthasarathi. Okay? Next. Shloka 40. We can all sing together actually. Lalita Gati Vilasa Valguhasa Pranaya Nirikshana Kalpita Rumana Kritamanu Krutavatya Bhishma Dev is remembering Gopi's love for Krishna. So at the time of death, entire life is flashed in front of us for 10 seconds. And we remember everything that happened in the lifetime. Everything that we did, good and bad, everything. Here Bhishma Dev also, everything that happened in his lifetime, everything that he remembered is like a flash in front of him now. First he remembered something on the battlefield. Now he's remembering something from Vrindavan about Gopi's love. Everything. He's remembering different scenes. The same thing, 40, right? Yeah. Okay, now 41. That's okay. Munigana Nrupavarya Sankulenta Sadasi Yudhishthira Rajasuya Esha Arhanamupapeda Ikshaniyo Mahadrushi Gochara Viratma. Now Bhishma Dev is remembering that scene in Rajasuya Yajna. Yudhishthira Maharaj performed Rajasuya Yajna, a great sacrifice where he invited all the saintly people, and then in that assembly everybody asks who should we worship. Then everybody asks Bhishma Dev. Then Bhishma Dev, okay, sure, see you next week. Yeah. Oh yeah, gift. We'll gift this one. Then Bhishma Dev tells, offer Agra Puja to Krishna. Offer Agra Puja to Krishna. So Bhishma Dev was remembering that scene from Rajasuya Yajna. Okay. Now the last one, Bhishma Dev Samadhi. So after reciting this last shloka, Bhishma Dev departs and then he goes to Parthasarathi Loka. This you can. Tamima Mahamajam Sharira Bhajam Hridi Hridi Dishnitamama Kalpitana Yatidrishamivanika Dharkamekam Samadhigatosmi Vidutame Moha. So, after offering prayers to Krishna, Bhishma Dev now finally leaves his body and he attains Parthasarathi Loka, where he enjoys the fearful form of Krishna fighting with Bhishma Dev. He sees that form every day. Okay, he sees that form every day in Parthasarathi Loka. Okay, so his departure was glorious. In the history of the departure of devotees, there were two most glorious departures. One is Bhishma Dev and the other one is Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur, when he passed away, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he lifted the body with his hands and then he dipped that body in the ocean of Puri, Jagannath Puri place, and then he declared, saying that from this day onwards, this ocean will be a Tirtha Sthali. Like when you go to Tirupati, we have Pushkarini, right? Yeah. The holy river. So he declared that ocean as a holy ocean. And then everybody said, all the residents of Jagannath Puri, they said, looking at Haridas Thakur's departure, it reminds us of Bhishma Dev's departure. So in the entire history of departure of devotees, these were the two most glorious ones, Bhishma Dev and Haridas Thakur. So very, very wonderful.
So so nice, Prabhuji. This is
Yeah.
presentation. I want to actually see in YouTube your channel. I missed some few of the slides.
Yeah.
So nice.
I'll record. I have a recording. I'll post it there. Yeah.
He didn't post it last week.
Huh?
Didn't post last week recordings.
Oh, I didn't post, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll post both together. Bhishma Dev ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And also we have gifts for everybody. Please take one from this box. Abhishek, I will give the gift next time when I see you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Sure. No, I'm good. Yeah. Okay? No, I'm good. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Next week I will join. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you next week. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.